I'm Ruth Buchholz. I'm a junior at MLC. I play both volleyball and basketball. And since last fall, I've been the volleyball rep, and since last December, I've also been the president of SAAC.
Okay, so Ruth, what is the role of SAAC at MLC and just kind of within the athletic department?
Yeah, so the role of SAAC is basically to increase communication and relationships, both between student athletes and their coaches, and then also between our athletic directors and everybody in the athletic office, just to make sure that there's always a line of communication open, that if anything's going wrong, we can fix it, or if there's any way to just better what's happening, we can make it better.
What do you think is the most important duty or role of SAAC on the MLC campus?
So on the campus, I personally think that it's super important to increase those relationships between the student athletes and the students who don't play athletics. It's a smaller campus, but there is a lot of people who do both. But just making sure that, okay,
it's okay. We can.
Okay, sounds good.
It's okay. You want to start over again?
Sure.
I'm going to ask a question again?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think is the most important duty or role of SAAC on the MLC campus?
I think it's super important to increase those relationships and the communication between the student athletes and those who don't participate in athletics. Just to know that the athletes are supportive of the people who are in music and drama, and to know that the people who are in music and drama are supportive of the athletes.
Can you talk about one project or initiative that SAAC has done and that you thought was especially impactful or you are maybe most proud of?
Yeah, so every fall and spring we do a Special Olympics kickball tournament, which I think is super cool because not only do we get all of MLC involved, but we also get the community involved. So we work with the Special Olympics of New Ulm to put on a kickball tournament, and then we advertise it to all of MLC, and students who are athletes and students who aren't involved in any athletics, they come and they just get to spend an afternoon playing with the Special Olympic athletes, and it's a really great atmosphere. If people don't want to come and play, they make signs to cheer them on, and I just think that's super cool because, like I said, it's getting the whole community involved and really reaching out and showing that we care about New Ulm.
What does it mean to you to be a SAAC member?
So I think it's super cool because it's an extra role of leadership, just to make sure that we have those lines of communication open. And if you have a teammate who has something going wrong, you know that they can come to you. And I just love being that person who's a resource and who can talk with, to find solutions.
What do you enjoy most about being a student athlete at MLC?
I think it's super cool how much support we get from our professors, from our peers. It can be game day and someone will see us wearing our travel gear and they'll be like, hey, good luck in your game later. Or the day after a game, they'll be like, man, you had an awesome game. Everybody was playing so well. So just knowing that they see you as their student and as an academic person, but then they also see your role on the court. And I feel like it's super cool because I feel like an ambassador of MLC wearing the night gear on the court.
And then finally, is there something that maybe you guys are doing this year that is different, or you're trying something different to kind of, with the SAAC agenda kind of this year and what you're trying to do?
Yeah, so this year we're starting something called the Night Games. And what it is once a month, we're just doing a different game on campus in our gym for all of MLC. So for example, we have badminton, or we have dodgeball or spike ball, and it's a super cool opportunity for everybody to come together and just play a game. It doesn't have to be super competitive, it's just for fun and it's just something to do on a Friday night. And I think that's super cool, seeing everybody just come together and have a good time.
Thank you very much.